And so, why the Blue Angels and the Navy pilots, Bernard, did you guys make fun of them and Top Gun? Well, probably because Bernard, Harry, Joe, Ellery's Robo Knight, because they say so. And they saw the All American be made. And they took all your guys' stuff away. And they watched you guys run around like a bunch of buffoon the entire time, Bernard. So it's probably more entertaining for the Blue Angels, the fighter pilots, the Navy, and NASA, and Lockheed, Bernard, because when the group of you are that retarded for that long, Dave and Perlita, and created such a long, pathetic mess, and they've watched you people in your Carney show and the Ghetto Life in Country and Western, Karen and Perlita, Dave, Team Yahoo, it kind of gets obvious what, like I said before, what you guys should have chosen. And well, when you smash stuff and take it all apart, Harry, and cause problems on the purpose, Blue Boys, well, it takes longer to get that to air show. And guess what? They saw him at the air show lift children, and well, they take your guys' stuff away, Bernard. So if you weren't around, if you didn't even know about what the story is about, Bernard and Harry, and you try to, run an investigation and you don't know what you're talking about, you look dumb, Perlita. It means Joe caused problems. Probably over something I never knew about back in the time, but maybe I was right out here too. Maybe what they showed me in Colorado out here was correct. And so, Bernard, when they have to hear your Carney story 3 or 4 times in a row, fully well knowing that Red Randy and you guys are causing problems 3 times in a row, they take it away, which was told to you guys before. So did you kill somebody who figured this stuff out before, Joe, and then run torture? So, I mean, you guys take the long route, and Bernard, I told some of you guys, if you want it back, the easy route is to do what? Don't torture or kill people. But once you do that, Bernard, and you stop tasks from being performed that you guys said that me or Kim or Bailey or anybody else had to do, and you prevent it, it makes you a dumbass, Perlita and Dave. It makes it worse. It means you want to live in gangster ghetto land and prison land, and so guess what? Look at the USA Today, the late Elton and you guys do that, and guess what? The world you people created based upon the ideals in which you guys say we have to live sucks. So all that work, like I said, Joe, that was put in because you keep asserting that you have to be the gay god leader with the Robo Knight of the Earth, and you originally weren't. You guys took it from the kids, and they probably know that. Jamaica Street, Pickett Street, they stamp you guys down with Android until, it penetrates the skull, Bernard. So if you make fun of the Blue Angels, Mr. Bernard or the Freemans or the Navy or some other people that are in the Navy, and you give them a hard time, or if you screwed over my father who was in the Air Force and you tried to be him, Oyster Cracker Man with a blue boy, it gives them a pretty good idea who are the ones you guys stole it from. So again, Joe, I can understand why Ron Miller and maybe Greg Faust might be upset. It's because you keep blaming me for something I didn't do, and you also destroyed previous realities which they were trying to create, so they didn't have to, live in misery and in pain, because they probably had a better idea than you, Joe, but we'll never get to know that reality since you wanted to come in and be a prison hoss with the Negro boy Elton or whoever and fuck up everybody's life and tear that shit out, making you, Joe, a dumb shit because you keep harassing Greg and them to allow Dave or whoever your special little child is be the shit machine that runs around that ruin everybody's life while Carney, Bernard, and Gordon and them make up their prison fag story. So if that's what you want to live, Bernard and Karen, Ellery, you understand why you got fat and dumb, because you guys were stealing from each other and lying. And that's why people are probably pissed, because the cool reality that was worked for out here has been destroyed because we have to put up with, people who don't know what they're talking about and having to live in their stink pile. So they let you have it, Perlita, but it sucks because you don't know what you're talking about with Ellery or Bernard. They put your names in there like your underwear saying, okay, pat him on the head, spoiled Intellijo. And you guys have your bullshit story with the prison hoss, Elton and the three Negroes and Ellery, and you guys have your prison fight, and you guys know you should conduct yourselves better, and so until you do, they take away the air show and all the stuff like you saw, Bernard, as you completely keep making your assaults on my uncle or whoever else put that stuff in and fucking up people's teeth, eyes. So that's why they poked my eyes, huh? Is that why you did that? You know, you're not allowed, you're not good at machines, your ears. So the more you guys do a torture machine, the longer we have to live in a filth hole. And good luck even getting back, because it means you're delusional and deranged, Harry Joe. And so they just put it in and say, well, that's the way it is. Go have your golf swing. He supposedly saved the earth. But, you know, you guys ended for your war. It cost you guys a bunch, just how gay you guys are.